All right, Zan, me and you, we talk a lot about the streaming wars.
Yeah.
And it's a big deal when I bring a list on. Usually,
I'm ready.
I like to memorize things because I feel like it makes me feel smarter. It also makes me talk a lot faster. So
Now, is this like a top 10? Is this like, are we doing some Watch Mojo type beat stuff or like what?
No, it's going to be a very interesting point because we talk about streamer wars. Actually, this past week we talked about energy drink wars. I wanted to paint a picture for everyone out there when it comes time for Twitch versus YouTube versus Mixer. What I wanted to call this was Twitch got everyone and YouTube got the rest. And so I'm going to lay out a list for you really quick. And of course, I want your 2 cents on this. And I know we really beat the dead horse when it comes time for what Mixer can do, but we're approaching a big video on the channel, which I want to talk about Mixer and how they maybe potentially failed these guys. And it could be vice versa with a lot of opinions out there. So let me read you off a list. I know I'm missing some streamers out there, but in the past, I would say about 6 months. And again, give me some room there, guys. I am missing a few names. We have Twitch re-signing or signing Nick A30, Nick Merckx, Lyric, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, Dr. Disrespect,
Heavy hitters,
Dakotas, Josh OG, Pokimane, and Summit 1G being the recent ones in the killers.
Yeah. That's 10 very solid names.
10 very solid names. Yeah. And I know we're missing some, and Twitch loves to actually re-sign or sign people, keep it under wraps, and then announce them all within, a few days or with all in the same time. A few of those were actually announced 3 at a time to be really, really heavy hitters.
Yeah, hit that media presentation like on all fronts.
Very smart.
Yes.
YouTube alone, over the past 6 to 8 months, they got Courage. They got Valkyrie. They got Deller, Muselk, Laserbeam, tons of Fortnite creators and Spanish creators you guys maybe not know about. They got the Overwatch League and the Call of Duty League, hopefully going to figure out drops with those as well. Call of Duty League drops actually already working. And not to mention, they also re-signed PewDiePie in the past few weeks. We compare that to Mixer, who got Ninja, they got Shroud, they got Goth, and Ewok. I think Goth, last time I checked, barely breaking 1,500 viewers. Ewok, she does stream a bit,
occasionally,
but not even close to those numbers of other guys. And you keep in mind, that was actually, we're approaching the year anniversary slowly of Ninja. I think we're right around the 8-9 month mark, and then Shroud 2 months after that. It hasn't been long, but when you really kind of listed out what these other platforms have done to achieve, that's not even talking about Twitch policies and other things they've added to their website to make it more functional for their own streamers and beneficial. I know I don't have too much to bounce off you, but just give me your general thoughts if you could.
Well, I think we discussed this briefly off camera yesterday, where you can kind of see the different approach each platform is taking to their roster of creators and exclusivity deals in just that list alone, right? With Twitch, it's very personality driven across the board. You're going to see Twitch signing with exclusive creators day and night because realistically speaking, if you want to be a huge top tier Twitch person, there's a good to fair chance, or streaming person rather, there's a good to fair chance you're on Twitch. Twitch is almost synonymous with that nowadays. YouTube, on the other hand, has picked up a lot of the more mid-tier, in terms of like size, just in comparison, streamers and personalities, as well as some huge events like Overwatch League and Call of Duty League. I think YouTube might be going more that direction more than the creator route, because every Twitch creator, there's a good to fair chance they're going to have a YouTube channel as well for VODs and such.
Yep.
And most YouTube people, if they want to stream, there's a good to fair chance they're going to be on Twitch, because that's just how that works. And Mixer is kind of just over there to the side, chilling, and I don't think we're going to see any more pickups from them because none of them have really panned out. I mean, Ninja and Shroud, they stream consistently, and even then their numbers have yet to really break even 20,000 consistently, and that's not to hate on Mixer. It's an excellent platform in many ways, but I think when you just look at a list like that, it just says volumes in terms of who is signing with where and what kind of money is being thrown around.
Yeah, and it really shows a lot of what those platforms are possibly willing to do. Of course, we don't know what Microsoft or Mixer are really telling Ninja and Shroud, what their future plans are. We recently found out when it comes time for PR for both Shroud and Ninja and for Mixer, those plans have been put to halt because of coronavirus and pandemic. But I kind of just want to write a list out for you guys to really see, the counteract of when Mixer did all of this. These platforms, they counteracted, they answered. And we have yet to see a bounce back after they counteracted, right? They've continued to actually make these signings. They have responded time and time again to what Mixer did initially. And ever since Mixer has made their initial moves, they have not counteracted the counteraction, if that's a fair way to put it.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think this was always going to be a David and Goliath fight, with Mixer being David going up the giant that is YouTube and or Twitch. And unfortunately, in this case, David just doesn't have a slingshot to fight back with.
Yeah, and we're going to keep on waiting to see if that slingshot is actually signed in the future. At this point, though, we're slowly reaching a point where there's not going to be anyone left that's actually, going to make the difference to be signed. So we'll keep on keeping you guys posted on this. Just wanted to paint the picture out there. Mixer is still in the fight. How much longer?